Well, tomorrow is the day, that is Wednesday. That's when Man United is taking on Leeds down in Oslo in a stadium known as Ullevål Stadium that seats 28,000 people. And that's when United is going to play their first preseason game, as the players that participated into the international break have not gone ahead to coming through. And as you know, it's always our norm as usual to come in through and obviously bring you the latest news and information as far as the match preview is concerned. And here I am, loaded to bring you what we anticipate the starting 11 of United to look like as we take on the Leeds side. Welcome to this channel. Let's see close to 400 likes. Smash on this video, second video of the day. Don't forget to keep subscribing so that we hit how many subscribers? I think we want to hit 15,000 subscribers, and I see people mobily subscribing and continue doing that. So I thank the Lord for the gift of life and for the Muslim viewers and subscribers, and those that are really planning to subscribe. Barak Lafukim. That is it. So thank you very much. And I cover the Christians, the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and those that believe in other gods but are all under the one God that we all really praise. You are really welcomed onto this channel. Now let me show you the traveling squad of Manchester United to Oslo to take on a side known as Leeds. Now it has Timo Heaton as goalkeepers, as a goalkeeper, Nathan Bishop and Matej Jakova. Those are the three goalkeepers that are traveling with the squad of Man United. Defenders are Alvaro Fernandez, Reins Bennett, Wilf Hish, Mark Jurado, Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Brandon Williams. Those are the defenders and the goalkeepers traveling that have gone ahead to travel with Man United to play against Leeds. When you look at the official midfielders, Toby Coyler, Fred, Danny Gore, Hannibal, Isaac Hansen, Aaron, Kobe Menu, Mason Mount, Max Oyelede, Charlie Savage. Those are the midfielders, and forwards are Amad Diallo, Norman Hemiran, Omari Foson, Joe Hegil, Jordan Sancho, Shola Shodetire. Those are the players of United that have gone ahead to travel with Erik ten Hag to take part into the game we are going to play against Leeds. Now, Anton Martial is not part of this squad because he's still recovering from injury, the hamstring injury he got when playing Fulham. Then Donny van de Beek is another one that most of you are going to ask yourself about. He's out of this traveling squad as he's trying to really find himself into the fitness levels of really meeting the levels of Erik ten Hag, so to it that he plays for the club of Manchester United before a decision is made on whether to sell him or keep him at the club of Manchester United. That is it. Now let's throw into this video and obviously bring you the system that we really think Ten Hag is going to deploy, and obviously whether it's going to be Mason Mount's debut as far as this game of football is really concerned. But there are players that are really going to show up their potentials to Erik ten Hag to state that they really send a message to him that we are here to play into this preseason for the club of Manchester United. Before Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Tyrell Malacia, Dallo, Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Anthony, Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, and very many others return, these players have a chance to play into this game of football, so it that they convince the manager that they're really ready to take us to the world that we deserve to be. Now, I've gone ahead to come up with the system that I believe Ten Hag is going to go in for. I think he's going to go in for a system of 4-2-3-1, the one that he used throughout the beginning of last season, and obviously the entire preseason was that system that Ten Hag used throughout that season. Then we find out the following, and obviously we go into the predicted starting 11. Now, the goalkeeper, I believe it's going to be Tom Heaton. With Dean Henderson not with the team recovering from injury, it's going to be Tom Heaton into the starting 11 of Man United, keeping himself into the goalkeeping department. Ten Hag has gone ahead to block him to say to it that he doesn't leave to Luton Town, and Everton is knocking on the door to sign him, but Ten Hag has said no. So Tom Heaton has to start in goal tomorrow. On the right back, I think it's going to be Aaron Wan-Bissaka to play onto that side, as is one of those right backs that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to certify, as he really took long to really believe in him. But when the going got tougher and Dalot was injured, Ten Hag had nothing to do apart from obviously playing him into the right back position, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka defied all odds and became one of the best top right backs at the club of Man United. I anticipate that he's going to start onto the right back. Left back, it's Alvaro Fernandez. Most of you are not well equipped with this guy, but he's one of those players that United brought together with Alejandro Garnacho from Madrid, and he's one of those left backs that's going to hate to show up his abilities down at Preston with some good goals and some good assists there at Preston. And he's tall enough, press resistant. This is the chance for him to obviously showcase his abilities before Tyrell Malacia and Luke Shaw show up into the training session of United that is this week. Now, after that, we go to the central defense. I believe it's going to be the best central defense partnership of United. That is Rafael Varane playing on the right side of the central defense and Lisandro Martinez playing onto the right side of the central defense. So that is the back four of United that I anticipate Ten Hag is going to go ahead and obviously line up into this game. Now, we go to the midfield. My understanding tells me Fred is one of those to start in for this team of Man United as they take on Leeds into the double pivot alongside Mason Mount. And I believe it's going to be a Mason Mount debut for Man United down in Oslo tomorrow, as I think Ten Hag is going to do all the required stuff to see that he finds himself in that ilk of really winning the game, as he really gives him the debut, the number 7 shirt of United, to be given the start of the club, or his first start for the club of Manchester United down in Oslo. And he's going to be playing that double pivot to see to it that he matches up with Fred, because we're not having a CDM that is going to go ahead and obviously offer us that cover, and they are going to really do that role in numbers of 2, that is Fred and Mason Mount. Now, I anticipate that Kobe Menu is going to be played tomorrow. I understand it's going to be part of the starting 11, but he might find himself playing where Mason Mount is, and Mason Mount will be played as a central attack midfielder. All else, it will stay as it is. But I believe that if at all the interswitch is made, then Kobe Menu will play in the double pivot with Fred Rodriguez, and then Mason Mount will play as a central attacking midfielder for the club of Man United as we take on Leeds. And the most important player to keep himself into the right shape is obviously this guy. Is obviously Amad Diallo. He's going to be played onto the right attacking side of the midfield, and this is one of those games that you really want him to come in through and obviously prove to the manager that I'm really matured. I've gone ahead to score close to 14 goals and some 3 assists at Sunderland in the recently concluded season. I'm coming in here to really give you the vibes of what Amad Diallo is all about, that I'm knocking on the door. I want to start Man United. I want to keep into the first team of Man United, and I feel like I'm ready to take on Anthony and obviously give him the best of competition that he deserves. So he's starting, according to me, he's starting into that position and is going to be played as a right attacking midfielder, and Jadon Sancho is going to be played as a left attacking midfielder. Then I believe it's going to be all about Anthony Elanga leading the line for the club of Man United. So that is how I believe United is going to line up as we take on Leeds. And remember, when we played Leeds in the Premier League, drew 2-2 at Old Trafford, then we found ourselves in a situation of beating them 2-0 at their stadium, that is the Elland Road. It was Marcus Rashford directing the cross of Luke Shaw into the back of the net, and Alejandro Garnacho went ahead to double the lead in the 86th minute, and that's how we went ahead to win comfortably that side. So Leeds has not really lost very many players apart from, is it coach or Boch, something of the sort, that's the name. So they have not gone ahead to really lose very many players, meaning that their entire 11 is still with them and they are going to be a very good team. So Ten Hag has gone ahead to choose this team for one reason, that it gave him hard time, and he believes that he has to play it right now before most of the players, like the Tontos, are really leaving. Somervilles, Bamford, and so on and so forth, leave this club, the Islands, because I believe there is a bunch of players that are going to leave that side of Leeds and obviously be put out to the shop window to get in more money to run their club. But there is a very, 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 very good game that we are going to catch. If at all you know what good games are, this is going to be a very, very, very good game. And we anticipate lots of things, and Leeds United went ahead and obviously announced their new manager after they were relegated, and their new manager is Daniel Feck. That's their manager, and he's doing the needful to eat that. He comes in through and obviously takes them where they deserve to be, and they want to get back to the Premier League. And it's going to be a very huge game for me. I can't wait to see these players. Football is back. We last watched serious football, I think, in the finals of the Champions League, right? International break was there, but I watched a few. But this is what we call the real vibe of football returning onto your tellies, and you're going to be live tomorrow as we will tell you about the confirmed starting 11 of Man United that Erik ten Hag is going to name, and see whether it's going to be really in line or in unison with one that we've gone ahead to come up and obviously bring you in for you. So your predictions for this game are welcome in the comment section below, and obviously who would you start into this lineup and who wouldn't you really start are welcome in the comment section below. Also, I think Ten Hag is going to play two teams. Some players are going to play 45 minutes, some might play 60, but all I know is that he's going to make some changes. So the likes of Shura Shuretia will come in through, Hagil will come in through, Hannibal will come in through, and very many others that is going to hate to carry himself with. Brandon Williams, I anticipate, is going to come in through and obviously play a brilliant part into that United setup in Oslo. So I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, my Muslim viewers and subscribers. Barak Lau Fikum, and may Lord God protect you abundantly. I sign out for now. See you later.